I'm about to take you through the unbelievable rise of a country that went from a group of colonies to the most powerful nation in history. From world wars to economic domination, this is how the United States became the #1 superpower on Earth. And trust me, some of these turning points will completely shock you. Let's rewind to the late 1700s. The US started as 13 small colonies, breaking free from the British Empire with almost no army, no money, and no global recognition. But from the very start, the US had one weapon no one could see: ambition. After the American Revolution, they expanded west, built industries, and introduced a system that encouraged innovation and freedom. But becoming a superpower, that was still a long shot. Now fast forward to the early 20th century. World War I puts Europe in chaos. Guess who steps in? The US supplies weapons, food, and support, and starts showing the world that it's not just a big country, it's a rising global player. Then comes World War II, and this is where everything changes. While Europe and Asia were being destroyed, the US became the world's factory. By 1945, America didn't just win the war, it became the richest, most advanced nation on Earth, with nukes, aircraft carriers, and an economy that no one could match. After World War II, the world split into two: capitalism versus communism, the US versus the Soviet Union. This Cold War wasn't just about bombs, it was about influence. The US built military bases in over 70 countries, created NATO, funded wars, launched spy satellites, and when Russia sent the first man to space, America responded with something bigger: the moon landing. Winning the Cold War cemented America's place as the only global superpower. But raw power isn't everything. What really sets the US apart is money. The US dollar became the global currency. Companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, they don't just serve America, they shape the entire world. And with Wall Street, Silicon Valley, and the biggest consumer market on Earth, the US economy became unstoppable. By the 2000s, US influence was everywhere, from military to tech to pop culture. Hollywood, McDonald's, Netflix, even your phone was probably made by an American company. Now let's talk about the real muscle. Today, the US military spends over $800 billion a year. That's more than the next 10 countries combined. It has over 750 military bases around the world, the most advanced weapons on Earth, and a navy that can reach any corner of the planet. And here's the craziest part: America doesn't need to invade countries to win wars anymore. It uses drones, satellites, cyber warfare, and economic pressure to maintain dominance without firing a bullet. But here's the big question: can the US stay #1 forever? Rising powers like China are challenging US influence. Tech is evolving, wars look different, and internally, America faces deep political division and economic pressure. But one thing is certain: no other country has shaped the modern world like the United States. From a small group of colonies to the most powerful force in history, that's how the US became the #1 superpower.